everybody. Welcome to Easy Update. I had a migraine all day, so I'm kind of out of it.
My jaw hurts. It's just giving me a headache.
Gabby's got a hurt jaw, and Mommy's got a hurt head. I literally woke up and was like, my vision seems weird. And then the aura started, and I was like, really? Just right first thing? Okay.
Just anytime you know your body and you just like have that moment where you're like, something's wrong.
Yeah. You're just like, frick.
My friend, she didn't get sick a lot, but she would get sick like maybe 3 times a year total. And then for each time she would be out for like a full week in high school. And I just always remember her going, we would be having a conversation and she would go, uh-oh. And then we would see her a week later.
Uh-oh. It's good to know your body.
It is good to know your body.
We're here to discuss bodies and the art that goes thereon. We got tattoos. Gabby got it as part of an incentive.
Yes.
I had already planned on getting these, but also just didn't feel like making it part of the incentive because... I don't know. I wanted to own my body or something. I was like feeling weird at the time. I don't know. But we both got video game tattoos a while ago, and we're here to.
It's both of our first tattoos.
Both of our first tattoos. I thought you had another tattoo. Mm-hmm. Huh. Well, mine are the Blade of Mercy from Bloodborne, one half on each arm.
Mine is the Deadeye symbol from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Very cool. So tell me. Tell me why. Why?
Why this symbol?
Yeah.
It's just...
unless you don't want to.
It's a secret. It's just the game is... Both games, Red Dead and Red Dead 2, are both like...
What about Red Dead Revolver?
So important. I've never played it. Both super important to me.
Yeah.
Really affected me deeply and emotionally. I literally quit my job at the time because one of the reasons I quit my job was because Red Dead was coming out.
As your boss, I am thrilled to hear that.
No, it was a terrible job.
Okay.
And they were disrespecting me. And then I was like, Red Dead's coming out and I hate this job.
That's pretty cool, idiot. See, I disrespected her.
I quit.
No! She quit for Fire Emblem Engage! I see through you!
Time to play Forspoken!
You're rehired! I'm giving you a raise! We have no money. Okay, so it has a half. It's not full.
Yeah.
Because if it was full, I guess it would just look like a circle.
It would just look like a circle.
Yeah. With a circle.
So originally when I sent the artist the design, I was going to get all 3, the like life, stamina, and the Deadeye. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you know what? It's my first tattoo. I'm just going to do the one for now. And I got it in a place so I could get the other 2.
Right.
When and if I decide to do that.
It's when.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting more tattoos.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Once you get a tattoo, you're like, okay, where am I putting my next one?
Oh my god, I found it to be a euphoric experience. Like, it definitely hurt.
Yeah,
but I had my friend with
me. Really. I was alone. I was supposed to have my friend with me, and then he bailed at the last second. I was told, like, much was made of the electrolytes and, like, be sure you eat beforehand and have, like, a sports drink or whatever. And I freak out if I don't, like, eat in time anyway. I don't get hungry. I just panic.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to get it at 4. She bumps it to 5. I'm kind of wandering around downtown LA, terrified, because, like, the area I was in was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then, like, by myself. And then I go in, and then we spent, like, 3 or 4 hours figuring out, like, the placement, the size, the design, like, making sure they were flipped right and stuff.
Okay.
Maybe not that long, but, like, what felt a while, you know? And we wanted to be really careful and really sure, because it's a tattoo. Yeah. And, like, it was kind of complicated because it's, like, you have to flip the pattern correctly so that they face the right way on the body, and like then we want them to be able to lock together like they do in the game. I
see.
So it's like we were just being really, really cautious. And by that time I'm like crashing.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like and I'm like,
do I have enough electrolytes?
Yeah, it's like, my electrolytes, you told me. And so I like thought about calling it off up until like she started. thank goodness for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. She was like, did you see Cabinet of Curiosities? You got to watch this one episode. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to stick to something I know that it doesn't have a bunch of jump scares in it.
Yeah, right?
Oh. Whoa.
Uh-oh.
The power's gone out, weirdly.
In the whole building? No.
I don't know. This is a weird one. Let's just make sure the thing is still recording. It's still recording, so I don't know. Let's just keep going. I really don't know what just happened. I'm going to have to look into this.
Strange.
Maybe just one of these like freaked out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well.
Long story short.
How long was your appointment? Or how long was like the from needle touchdown to needle lift up?
So I got Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1 is like 2 hours or something like that. I got an hour and a half in and she was done with this one.
Okay.
I was a half hour into 2 thinking it would take another hour and a half. So I was like girding myself to be like, okay, I got to last another hour and a half when she started on this one. And then like half hour into Spider-Man 2, she's like, all right, all done. Okay. And I was like, what?
I talked to an artist. I went with my friend Chloe to get for her to get a tattoo. And the tattoo artist said something like that. He was like, yeah, when I'm tattooing multiple people multiple things on the same person, then like the second tattoo was like really fast.
Yeah, that's what she said too. Like nerves make the skin like not this one like wasn't taking very well at first.
Okay.
Because my body's like defenses were all keyed up, I guess. And I was just more relaxed for the second one, and also, which is funny because this one's the bigger one, but because they're in the game they're slightly different sizes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So it was pretty cool. It didn't hurt. It didn't really hurt. And which was weird because it's like right on a bone, and it was just like, eh. I've heard that the sternum really sucks.
That's supposed to hurt the most, and the top of your feet.
Foot, yeah. I don't know if I'll get more or not. Like, I definitely don't want to get like covered. I want them to each like kind of be their own thing. But if I did, I might get one like here.
Yeah.
On the side of my arm, inside, or somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah.
How long did yours take?
30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Not even. Well, mine is literally just like black.
Yeah.
There's no shading to do or anything.
Yeah, mine is deceptively detailed.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that we wanted it to look kind of like the concept art. It looks kind of like a drawing from an encyclopedia, which I really like.
Like a scientific illustration a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say like getting a tattoo, and I discussed this with a friend of mine who has a few of them, like there's the euphoria.
Yeah.
Post tattoo.
Yeah.
And then there's also this like kind of like how did she describe it? She said like it creates this like body like not dysmorphia, but like when I look outside of myself and I'm imagining myself, I don't see my tattoo. And then funny. I look down and I see my tattoo and I'm like, oh yeah, like fuck it. Like the way I imagine myself isn't the way I actually am. And it's this kind of like
there was a while where I'd like if I was like looking in the mirror and like move my hair out of my because of where mine are positioned, I can't see them unless I look for them or I'm looking at myself in a video or in a mirror. And I noticed that I sit with my arms up like this a lot of the time anyway, so it's kind of worked out. But like, yeah, the first while when I'd like put my hair back, I'd be like, oh right, you're a bad bitch.
Yeah, exactly. It gives me so much confidence, even if it's this tiny little thing. Like, I'm like, I have a tattoo. I'm cool.
I'm cool.
And my parents, my mom asked me, I was traveling home for Christmas, and my mom was like, oh, do you need us to pick up anything to like put in the fridge or like, anything you need from the grocery store? And I hadn't told them that I got a tattoo yet. And I was like, I need to ask for like antibacterial soap, but they're gonna be like, what? Why? And I don't want to just over
I have
text
a yeast infection.
I don't want to, tell them over text that I got a tattoo. And I didn't know how they would react. Like they've never said anything negative about tattoos before, but they're parents. Yeah. So I called my mom and I was like, or both of them, they were together, and I was like, oh, so I need antibacterial soap because I got a tattoo. And they were both like, whoa, cool.
Yeah, I feel like your parents are pretty hip.
Yeah, they are pretty hip.
They wouldn't really mind.
I was like, yeah, I didn't know how you would react. And my mom was like, yeah, as long as you didn't like get it on your face. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really care. You know, it's just, it's cool to us.
You mean you're not going to get a little Apple logo right by your eye
Yeah.
like that kid from Euphoria?
Or just a teardrop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One for every year he's away.
What?
That's Tom Waits' song.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, tattoos are cool.
Tattoos are cool.
Get tattoos. Smoke reefer. I've never tried grass, but people seem to like it. I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed. I don't know. Are you supposed to? I know you can't drink before you get a tattoo, like for several hours before.
I don't know.
But I wonder if you could smoke weed.
They told me to drink a Gatorade.
Yeah.
So
I want a Gatorade right now.
I bet you they have one at the bodega.
Yeah, it's probably expired, but.
Oh yeah, certainly expired, but it'll still be good. It's all the same in the dark.
In the dark.
Okay, bye.